Hi, and welcome to Life is Good Today. You know, we're in a world of where there's a lot of disagreement, you know, especially in politics and how things are going in the country and the world. Um, it seems like there's a ton of disagreement and how uncomfortable people are with disagreement. And so for me, I know that, my view is that disagreement usually comes from a difference in value systems or ideology that how we look at the world, what we believe in. If somebody doesn't sees it differently, that's where conflict can come into play. Or a lot of things can happen, but right now it seems to be a lot of conflict. And when there's conflict, there's a couple ways of doing it. You can talk about it and give your viewpoint and move on. The other is you can judge the other side and uh, try to belittle them, or you can judge them and try to change them, which typically doesn't work. And so, the idea is that for me, one thing that's really important is that I have my voice. When I see things that I disagree with or I don't think are appropriate, I think it's important that I have my voice about it. Now, when I do that, I am not necessarily thinking that I'm going to sway anybody's opinion on how they view it. Matter of fact, it very seldom happens, and not to get hooked in that because somebody disagrees with my viewpoint that I can't maintain a relationship with them. I really like the idea of disagreement because it gives me a better understanding of who I'm dealing with. And then I do get to decide whether I want to, what kind of relationship I want to have with those people. And, you know, we tend to draw to us who are like us. So what's going on inside me is, I tend to draw that in my closer circles. And I also draw in people who are against what I'm going to do. So it's kind of opposites attract and likes attract. And I think that both things happen. So to me, it's like there are times when people say to me, I really disagree with what you have to say. It's like, yeah, when I watch the things you're saying, I'm not surprised that you disagree with me. As a matter of fact, I would probably be taken off guard if you did agree with me because I've watched and listened to what you've had to say. I know what your viewpoint is. I know what you believe, and I don't believe the same thing. So I'm going to expect that you're going to say I disagree with you, and I don't need to take offense to that. I get it, and I'm not trying to tell you how to think any different. And so for me, it's about having my voice. That's important to me for a lot of reasons. So I think in today's world, it's all about value systems. And I think in some ways this is an interesting time because with all this thing with the virus going on, it really is shining a light on the areas of life that aren't working very well. And we get to make the decision on how we want to handle that differently. I know I'm learning a lot of things, and I'm having a lot of empathy. There's been times when I sat in an emergency room and I thought it took too long. I have a whole different view of it. School, I never did real great in school, but I really can appreciate teachers and what they're doing, and I know a lot of parents are. And so this is a time where if you really get connected to it, you can move to empathy. It's walk a mile in another person's shoes. That's where we are right now. Even though we aren't walking a mile in their actual shoes, we can feel their pain or see what they're doing or seeing heroes. And so this is a really important time for growth, in my opinion. And I think the world's going to change significantly as a result of these events. And I know that God bless me that if I make it, I'm going to be making changes and looking at life differently as a result of being in this. So life is good today. It's the only day I got. I'm going to the store tomorrow, and who knows what happens there. And so I'm going to enjoy today, shooting this video a little early on Sunday so I can post it tomorrow morning. I hope you have a great day and a blessed day. And and life is good today because this is all we got. So have a good one. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.